Hello and welcome to GWiz. My name is Beth Smith and I'm going to give you a short overview of our June units coming up for 2020. Where I'm going to go and what I'm going to look at, you must be a customer to get to our teaching units, and you can subscribe at any time on our website, which is where I am right now at gwizeducation.com. Simply go under the order tab and see our pricing, choose monthly, quarterly, or yearly, and then once your payment clears, you'll have access to everything that I'm going to show you right now. This tab here would say sign in. If you were not a customer, I am signed in, and this tab GWE customers would not exist also if you were not signed in. But since I am, and I am signed in, I'm going to go over here to this month's units. And you'll see our June units are up for this upcoming month. We normally post them around the 20th of the month prior. They will stay up until the beginning of the following month. So the June units will stay available until about July the 5th, and then we will take them down. So be sure with everything that I go through here that you save all the files to not just your computer, but to a flash drive, an external hard drive, or the cloud. And make sure you do that before we take them down, because once they're taken down, we can't get them to you. Currently also, if I scroll down further on this page, I would see the May units. Those May units will be up until the beginning of June. So if you subscribe now, you will get access not just to the June, but also the May, and they are not dated. Our first unit is called Beach Treasures. I'm going to go into the English files because I don't speak Spanish. And what you will see is you'll see a little introduction about the unit, and then you're going to see a lot of files to download. This unit is all about the beach. It's about things like sand and seashells and some of the creatures that live on the beach or in the ocean. So if you're lucky enough to live near a beach, it would be a great time to take a field trip. You would obviously just need to take lots of extra hands with you. But you're going to need things like beach towels and a beach ball. Right now, those are great and easy to find at the dollar store. So if you don't have a beach ball, now would be a great time, if your dollar store is open, to go visit and pick one up. I just was at the drugstore picking up a prescription. I saw them there too. So with that said, I'm going to go into the teaching guide. And this is about a 30-some page, actually 36-page document. To download and save this, you would go up here. I'm on a PC. I would go here to download it. I would go here to print it. It's going to be a little bit different depending on the type of computer you're on the operating system you're on. But regardless, you're going to have the option to save the files, and you're also going to have the option to print them. Some people do choose to print, others do not. So totally up to you whether you view it on your computer like this, or you print it out and work from a printed copy. You can also choose to print it in color, black and white, two-sided, one-sided. That's the beauty of GWiz. It's your up to you what you want to do. Now, each unit always starts with an introduction, and it also has a table of contents. And if you're a customer and you have been for a long time, you know what these picture symbols mean and you know why we use them. But if you're not a customer or you're a new customer, I would encourage you to check out our user's guide that explains how we use these picture symbols to help you connect the dots. So you'll know when you do each activity what developmental areas you are addressing. Things with this are gross motor, outside or can be done outside, a lot of those in this unit, and character education. We incorporate kindness, responsibility, respect, and honesty into the curriculum itself. This is an overview of what this unit is going to cover. Some of our providers print this out for parents or send it to them even as a PDF so they know what's going to be coming up for the entire 2 weeks that they're doing this unit. And then we go into our lesson plans, and I'm just briefly going to review very quickly what's in each day. You have your day. Notice it's not dated. That's intentional. Your unit, your focus, and this is a cumulative list of the developmental areas you will address if you do all the things we have planned for today. There's always a health and safety tip, always a teaching tip, and always a transition idea. These are words to incorporate in conversations with children and some other ways you can model language today. Then you have our exploring together, which is like a circle time, but not, because everybody's exploring, including you. This happens to also be a get moving, meaning the children are going to be building gross motor skills. And then if you see things in red, it just means that's something you're going to need a little extra time to prepare. In this case, the story props. The first unit comes with story props. The second unit comes with a teaching tool and a printable puppet instead. These are questions to engage the children in conversations as you do the experience. And then you continue on to the next page and you have your small group experiences and more questions to ask. And then if you scroll down, I'll show you the infant experience. Notice that this one is leveled. We do that with some of the experiences when we feel it'll be beneficial for you. And these are developmental levels, not their chronological age. So what I encourage you to do is read the experience, read the options, think about each child and which one you think would work best for each child in your group. And then down here we have the infant experience. It's not to say that you cannot do, for instance, this song with someone other than an infant. It's just we plan an infant experience every day. And so that's one activity plan from this unit. If you scroll through all 10 days, they would look similar. Then we have 6 school age experiences, each of which can be done for more than one day. There's also a chart in the back that links all the experiences to the specific indicators. There's directions on how to prepare the story as well as the text for the story. All that is found in this teaching guide. So I'm going to get out of the teaching guide. Here's where you would go to download the story props. This is something you will need to print because actually you're going to use them when you tell the story. The materials list comes with each of our units. Anything in red just means a little extra time to gather it ahead of time. And then it continues on for all 10 days. And the school age is on the last page, as is some yellow boxes to help it make it easy for things you're going to need to maybe purchase or gather, and also let parents or guardians to help you collect things. In this case, for instance, there's going to be experiences where you're going to need bathing suits, beach towels, and sunscreen. You're going to make a treasure box if you choose to do that, so each child will need a cereal box. So anyway, these are just some highlights of the things you're going to need, and all GWIS units have a materials list. The provider's review you'll complete at the end of the unit. The add and enhance are things that you can put in the centers that you have in your program to enhance this particular unit. This is really important if you're being evaluated using an environmental assessment rating, to have things in the different areas to complement your unit for children to use during free choice time. Letters and Literacy is a booklet of activities designed to help you introduce those children who are ready to letters, letter sounds, words, and beginning writing. And so what we have here is we take different experiences, for instance, this activity, the Pirate Says, which we just saw a second ago, and there's a way here that you can also incorporate letters into that experience. Again, only for children who are ready, and if you happen to have school-age children right now, these would be great experiences for them. Customized individualized planning sheet is designed to help you individualize this unit. Over here you have each day with all the activities and you put the children's names here and you write how you're going to individualize these experiences for each child. This is also available in a Word format where you can type in the boxes. We then have our All About My Week report, which goes home at the end of the unit to let parents and guardians know what's been going on. I would encourage you to make a copy of this to put in each child's portfolio as well. Then we have our family letter, which is the All About Me is available in Spanish, as is the family letter. Gives them an idea of what you're going to be doing, as well as some things they can continue to do at home in bath time, meal time, when they're traveling, and bedtime. This is also available in Spanish. The Individualization Web is a tool you can individualize the unit based on each child's interest and or special need and or an area of development they're working on. The digital family notes are like a picture file, so you could save these as a JPEG or a photo if you're doing it on your phone or on your computer, and then they could even be texted or emailed to parents or guardians. And there's 2 of these for each unit. And the make it sheets are totally optional. You do not need to use these with the children if you do not want to. This one is a I Spy. It's a picture and you're going to play I Spy with it. And the second one is actually they're going to make the treasure chest and a pirate hat. Again, totally optional. These are not written into the lesson plans in any way, shape, or form. You may choose to use them if you want, but you do not have to. Here's where you would go to get those Spanish files if you needed them. And then the second unit is called balls, blankets, and boxes. Obviously, for this, you're going to want to collect a bunch of boxes, cardboard boxes, cereal boxes, shoe boxes. This is where parents and guardians can be a great help. We're going to use blankets. We're going to use all kinds of balls. So again, collecting all kinds of balls. And if you look at the materials list for this, wait, let me scroll up here a minute and click on English. So if you look at the materials list for this unit, because I'm not going to go into all the different components, they're very similar right here, it'll give you a very good idea of the types of boxes you're going to need, as well as the types of balls and things you're going to need. So I would check out that materials list and see if parents and guardians could help send some things in. One thing to note on this unit that's very helpful, the United States Postal Service has all sorts of free boxes that they will actually deliver to your door for free. There's a hot link right here where you can click and you can order them and they will ship them right to you, drop ship them right to you. So they're free. So if you're in need of boxes or you want boxes for the children to use, especially because we're going to be talking about packing and shipping things and mailing things, great resource. So in a nutshell, that is what we have planned for the 2 units for June. Like I said, if you scroll down, you would also see our May units. I would encourage you, if you're not a customer, now's a great time to join. We have a lot of really fun things planned for the next 2 months, a lot of outside activities coming up in the summer. Again, ordering is right here under the price tag, our pricing page. And if you want to see what's coming up, if you go under our products, you can go to our outline. We now also, for those of you who are customers, have our outline for next year posted. And with that, I would like to say thank you for your time. We hope that if you're not a customer, you'll join us. We thank you if you are a customer for being with us, and have a great month. Bye.